this year's theme, Fund Resilience, Not Disasters, served as both a rallying cry and a policy directive, urging governments and development partners to invest in long-term risk reduction strategies rather than reactive emergency responses. The event brought together government officials, National Assembly members, local authorities, development partners, and NDMA staff to reflect on progress made and challenges ahead in reducing disaster-related losses in lives, livelihoods, and health. Executive Director of NDMA, Sana Dahaba, emphasized the importance of proactive planning and community engagement in building national resilience. He cited persistent disaster risks affecting countries globally, including the Gambia, and called for stronger collaboration to address underlying vulnerabilities.
It's important to recognize that in the Gambia, the impact of disaster on communities can be utterly devastating. Such events often result in extensive infrastructural damage, leading to significant economic challenges that can take years to overcome. Tragically, the calamities can also result in the loss of life forever, altering the fabrics of affected communities. Disasters disrupt daily life and hinder development, creating a host of long-term challenges that exacerbate existing vulnerabilities among those impacted.
Dahaba commended both the government and international partners for their shared commitment to resilience building, noting that disaster preparedness must go beyond emergency response to include structural reforms and inclusive risk management. Representing the Permanent Secretary from the Office of the Vice President, Tabara Sise reaffirmed the government's dedication to strengthening policy frameworks and partnerships that promote resilience across sectors.
Focus remain proactive investment, building resilience, strengthening early warning system, and empowering communities to anticipate and withstand shocks. We recognize the importance of adequate financing for resilient building. Every dollar invested in prevention saves multiple times more in recovery and reconstruction costs. Therefore, we must all, that is government, private sector, civil society, and our development partners, work together to ensure that funding resilience is not seen as an expense.
Abdullah C., speaking on behalf of the West Africa Coastal Areas Initiative, stressed the need to prioritize investment disaster prevention over costly recovery efforts. He called for enhanced community awareness, stronger systems, and sustainable solutions to reduce vulnerability.
We heard of what worker projects do. That is why every year we work with the National Disaster Management Agency to conduct a joint community awareness campaign on disaster risk reduction, emergency preparedness and response, and early warning systems. Through this initiative, we are reaching out directly to the people who are most at risk and vulnerable, providing them with life-saving information to stay safe in times of crisis. As part of this initiative, we work with trained community volunteers to carry out door-to-door sensitization in the coastal stream area.
Against the backdrop of rising climate-related disasters, the observance served as a timely reminder of the need for global cooperation and adequate funding to support vulnerable nations like the Gambia in building resilience and safeguarding communities. The International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction was established in 1989 by the United Nations General Assembly to foster global awareness and action toward reducing disaster risks and impacts. For Star TV News, I am Hadi Jajo.